In the grand symphony of the universe, twin flames dance to a melody only their souls can hear. As you embark on this sacred journey of union, you may find yourself attuned to the subtle shifts in your twin's energy. Like the ebb and flow of cosmic tides, the masculine and feminine energies within each of us wax and wane, creating a beautiful balance that transcends the physical realm. In this video, we delve into the signs that your twin flame is embracing their feminine essence. This exploration is not about gender or societal roles, but rather the divine interplay of energies that exist within all beings. As you listen to these readings, allow your intuition to guide you, for the wisdom of the universe speaks through the whispers of your heart. Open your mind's eye and let the veil of illusion fall away, revealing the truth of your twin's energetic state. Here are a few signs of the manifestation of feminine energy by your twin flame when they meet you. As you journey deeper into the realm of twin flame connection, you may notice a profound shift in your partner's behavior, especially if they typically embody more masculine energy. This first sign of feminine energy manifestation is like watching a tightly closed bud slowly unfurl its petals to embrace the warmth of the sun. Your twin flame, once known for their unwavering discipline and structured approach to life, begins to soften around the edges. It's as if the rigid walls of their carefully constructed routine are melting away, creating space for something far more precious: time with you. You might observe this transformation in subtle ways at first. Perhaps they start lingering a little longer during your conversations, their eyes holding yours with a newfound tenderness. Or maybe they begin to rearrange their schedule, carving out moments to be in your presence, even if it means sacrificing other commitments they once held sacred. This shift is not about weakness or loss of control. Rather, it's a beautiful surrender to the magnetic pull of your connection. Your twin flame is learning to prioritize the intangible richness of shared moments over the tangible accomplishments they may have previously valued above all else. As this change unfolds, you might witness a kind of internal struggle within them. The part of them that craves order and predictability may resist this new urge to be spontaneous and available. Yet the power of your bond proves stronger, gently guiding them towards a more fluid, heart-centered way of being. This blossoming of devotion is like watching a river change its course. The water doesn't cease to flow, it simply finds a new path, one that leads inevitably towards you. Your twin flame's energy begins to align with the rhythm of your shared heartbeat, creating a harmony that transcends the mundane constraints of time and obligation. Remember, this is not about your twin flame losing themselves in you. Instead, it's about them discovering a deeper, more authentic part of themselves through your connection. They are learning the exquisite balance between maintaining their individual identity and nurturing the sacred bond you share. As you observe this beautiful transformation, hold space for your twin flame with patience and understanding. This shift may bring up fears or insecurities for them as they navigate uncharted emotional territory. Your steady presence and acceptance can be a beacon, guiding them through this evolution with love and grace. As you delve deeper into the mystical journey of twin flame connection, you'll witness a fascinating metamorphosis in your partner, the second sign that they're embracing their feminine energy. This transformation is akin to watching a caterpillar emerge from its chrysalis, not as the creature it once was, but as a beautiful, free-spirited butterfly. Your twin flame, particularly if they've always prided themselves on their analytical prowess and logical decision-making, begins to navigate life through a different lens. It's as if the rigid structures of their mind are being gently dissolved by the warmth of your shared love, revealing a more fluid, intuitive way of being. You might notice this shift in various aspects of their life. Perhaps they start making decisions that seem illogical or impractical at first glance. Where they once approached problems with a calculated step-by-step methodology, they now seem to rely more on their gut feelings and emotional intelligence. It's not that they've abandoned reason altogether, but rather that they've expanded their definition of what constitutes valid input for decision-making. This change may manifest in unexpected ways. You might find them becoming more lenient in situations where they would typically be strict, showing a newfound flexibility that surprises even them. They might start appreciating art or music on a deeper level and connecting with the emotional resonance rather than analyzing the technical aspects. Or perhaps they begin to show an interest in spiritual or metaphysical concepts that they previously dismissed as irrational. It's important to understand that this shift is not a descent into chaos or a rejection of their logical abilities. Instead, it's an integration of heart and mind, a beautiful balance of the masculine and feminine energies that exist within all of us. Your twin flame is learning to trust the whispers of their heart as much as the calculations of their mind. This transformation can be both exhilarating and frightening for your twin flame. They may feel as if they're losing their grip on reality or question their own judgment. It's like learning to navigate by the stars after a lifetime of relying on maps and compasses. The journey becomes more unpredictable, but also infinitely more magical. As you observe this change, you might notice your twin flame becoming more empathetic and understanding, not just towards you, but in all their relationships. They may surprise you with insights that seem to come from a place of deep wisdom rather than logical deduction. It's as if they've tapped into a wellspring of knowledge that transcends rational thought. This alchemy of the heart is a crucial step in the twin flame journey. It allows for a deeper, more authentic connection between you and your partner. As they learn to trust their intuition and embrace the wisdom of their heart, they open themselves up to the full potential of your divine union. As you continue to navigate the intricate labyrinth of your twin flame connection, you'll witness a profound and touching transformation in your partner, the third sign that they're embracing their feminine energy. This metamorphosis is akin to watching a mighty oak tree, once unyielding and stoic, begin to sway gently in the breeze of newfound vulnerability. Your twin flame, especially if they've always presented themselves as confident and fearless, starts to reveal a softer, more tender side of their personality, It's as if the armor they've worn for so long, perhaps forged from past hurts or societal expectations, begins to melt away in the warmth of your shared love. This unveiling of vulnerability manifests in myriad subtle and sometimes surprising ways. You might notice a newfound shyness in their demeanor when they're around you, a gentle hesitation that wasn't there before. Their usual boldness may give way to an endearing awkwardness, particularly in face-to-face interactions. Perhaps you'll observe them struggling to maintain eye contact, their gaze flickering away and then back to you, as if they're simultaneously drawn to and overwhelmed by the intensity of your connection. Or maybe their voice, once steady and assured, now carries a slight tremor when discussing deep emotional topics with you. This shift is not a sign of weakness or a diminishment of their strength. Rather, it's a beautiful blossoming of their authentic self, a courageous step towards true intimacy. In allowing themselves to be vulnerable with you, they're displaying a different kind of bravery, the courage to be seen truly and deeply by their other half. You might notice this vulnerability extending beyond just your interactions. Your twin flame may begin to express emotions more freely in general, allowing themselves to cry during a moving film or express joy more exuberantly than before. They might start sharing personal stories or fears they've never revealed to anyone else, trusting you with the tender parts of their soul. This unveiling can be both liberating and terrifying for your twin flame. They may feel exposed, raw, and uncertain, like a hermit crab that has outgrown its shell but hasn't yet found a new one. The journey becomes more emotionally charged, but also infinitely more authentic and profound. As you witness this transformation, you might find your twin flame seeking reassurance more often. They may need more verbal affirmation of your feelings or physical displays of affection. This isn't neediness, but rather a natural part of opening oneself up to deep soul-level connection. Remember, this process of unveiling vulnerability is not always smooth or consistent. There may be times when your twin flame retreats back into their shell, especially if they feel too exposed or uncertain. Your role is to create a safe, nurturing space where they feel accepted and loved in all their states, whether they're showing strength or vulnerability. In essence, this transformation is a beautiful testament to the alchemical power of twin flame love. It shows how your connection can inspire profound personal growth, helping your partner integrate different aspects of themselves into a more whole, balanced being. It's a reminder that in the twin flame journey, every moment of vulnerability is a precious gift, a step towards ultimate union and unconditional love. As your twin flame journey unfolds, you'll witness a profound shift in your partner's energy, the fourth sign that they're embracing their feminine essence. This transformation is like watching a swift, rushing river suddenly slow its course, forming a still, reflective pool that mirrors the sky above. Your twin flame, particularly if they've always been proactive and goal-oriented, begins to exhibit a newfound stillness. It's as if their usual drive for action and forward momentum has given way to a period of introspection and contemplation. This shift is not about inaction or fear, but rather a deep alignment with the receptive, intuitive aspects of the feminine energy. You might notice this change manifesting in various ways. Perhaps your twin flame, once always busy and on the move, now takes time to sit in silence, seemingly lost in thought. They might start to appreciate moments of stillness, finding joy in simply being rather than constantly doing. You may observe them taking longer to make decisions, not out of indecisiveness, but from a desire to fully process and feel into each choice. This pause of reflection often occurs when your twin flame becomes aware that you've recognized their true intentions towards you. It's as if this realization triggers a need to step back and process the depth and implications of your connection. They may seem to halt their forward progress in the relationship, not out of a desire to retreat, but to ensure that each step forward is taken with full awareness and intention. During this phase, your twin flame is learning the power of receptivity. They're tuning into the subtle energies of the universe, allowing the next steps of your journey to reveal themselves organically. You might notice your twin flame becoming more interested in practices that cultivate stillness and inner awareness. They may be drawn to meditation, mindfulness, or spending time in nature. These practices help them to deepen their connection with their inner wisdom and intuition. This shift can be challenging for a twin flame who's accustomed to being in control and making things happen. They may struggle with feelings of unproductivity or worry that they're not doing enough to nurture your connection. It's important to reassure them that this pause is not only normal, but necessary for your journey together. Remember, this process is not about permanent inaction. Rather, it's about finding a balance between doing and being, between manifesting and receiving. Your twin flame is learning to trust in divine timing, to allow things to unfold naturally rather than forcing outcomes. As you observe this transformation, you might find that the quality of your interactions changes. Conversations may become deeper, more meaningful as your twin flame takes time to really listen and reflect before responding. They might surprise you with insights that seem to come from a place of profound inner knowing. In essence, this transformation is a beautiful testament to the evolving nature of twin flame love. It shows how your connection inspires growth not just through action, but also through stillness and contemplation. It's a reminder that in the twin flame journey, periods of apparent inaction are oftentimes of profound inner work and preparation for the next phase of your union. As the Tao Te Ching wisely states, do you have the patience to wait until your mud settles and the water is clear? Can you remain unmoving until the right action arises by itself? Your twin flame is learning this patience, allowing the mud to settle so that the path forward becomes clear. As we conclude this exploration, remember that this journey is not linear. The dance between masculine and feminine energies is eternal, ebbing and flowing like the tides of the ocean. Your twin flame's shift into feminine energy is not a permanent state, but rather a beautiful phase in your shared evolution. It is a testament to the transformative power of your connection, a reminder that true love has the ability to awaken all aspects of our being. As you witness these changes in your twin flame, take a moment to reflect on your own energetic balance. For in the mirror of your twin, you may find reflections of your own growth and transformation. May your path be illuminated by the light of your twin flame, and may you both continue to grow, evolve, and dance in the beautiful balance of divine energies.